Hey everybody, this is Brian's Washer Videos, and today I am back with the Maytag front loader commercial technology washing machine. And today I just wanted to show you how does this making a bit of a mess, since I came downstairs and checked on it and see everything is all fine. And guess what I see, since if I did turn the flashlight on my phone. Look at that. You see that piece right here around the door? That means that's a piece of hair around it, so that's why it's a bit all over it. Whereas I wanted to show you around overview it next. I mean, after if I talked about it, so. Since if I did watch Scant Pear's video of the Kenmore Oasis machine video, I did hear how he did remind anyone who puts if there's clothes who has many hair, or if like dogs or cats hair around it, they actually put them in the dryer first to suck it up, everything off of it, and then load it in a washer to get this washing going on. Because if you don't get this hair sucking up around in the dryer, and then you load it in and then washing everything, it'll make a hair piece of mess around it everywhere. Or if you guys have a front loader, it's fine. But yeah, that was kind of perfect. But anyways, you actually see the piece of a hair. Maybe that's because my family is kind of a bit lazy that they didn't suck up the hair off of it on the dryer. So there's one around here on the door. And here's the one around the boots, the seal boots, which is a bit mess around it, so yeah. And one more thing is that's the wash basket, which is a bit messy, but yes. Well, for the reason if I did see the messy everywhere around the washer, that means I wanted to think about it and have to clean it. Which is I wanted to rinse the whole tub first. Well, not actually going on to rinse and spin onto the drain spin and the extra rinse. I actually go to the diagnostic mode around this machine, so for the reason I do this, I will show you that. So, which is I'll give you a whole diagnostic thing in the next video. So, if there's a hair messy and everything messy around the tub, maybe you have to rinse it first. And then you have to, if you're filled with water, and then turn the machine off and door unlocks, and then open the door, and then go ahead and rotate the tub a little bit to get the dirty things off of it. Maybe if you leave it too long, maybe the washing machine will drain out by itself. So don't leave the water here, or otherwise the machine will drain. So yeah. And after if I drain every water out of it, I have to, after if I did, then I would use the one with the paper towels to wipe every dirty things off of it. So, or if I would use the washcloth to wipe the boot off of it and door. So you can definitely see what's inside the machine, what's going on in here. So we're just gonna be a moment, so I'm gonna go ahead and I want to wipe the whole thing off of it. So yeah, I'll come to you guys. Okay, now that I did clear everything off the door, including there's a bit of a piece of hair around it, but yeah, I wetted this cloth to get this wiping going on around the door, so I need to get the hair off of it. But after if I did done wiping this thing, I have to shake this thing off of it or whip it off of it or anything, including the boot. So maybe I'll wash it soon if there's more loaded towels that I can do soon. So after if I get this wiped off, then I would go ahead and I wanted to go ahead and put this machine on diagnostic mode right here, which is first off I need to power this machine to get the electricity going on, and then turn it off. And then to go into diagnostic mode, go ahead and press temp spin 3 times, or temp spin soil 3 times. So you can see the whole indicator is lighted up. That means the machine is on diagnostic mode, so don't worry about the error codes. Which is the problem of the error code is this. So nothing wrong with this door switch, so maybe they'll be fixed soon. So yeah. So let's go ahead and add some water around the tub to rinse it. And then first off, I have to close the door. Number 2 is from the cold water, and number 3 is from hot water. So first off, I'm gonna use the maybe just gonna use the cold water. So let's go. So cold water, you can hear the water is entering from the dispenser right here, or such as a bleach dispenser was entering the water down. So here I have the other flashlight instead if I bring my lamp with me, which is they do have a battery level, and every time I press it, it shows the level where it's at. So here's the water. That's the cold water. Let's just press soil from hot water, and then we'll go back to cold water and hot water again. You can see the water is entering the tub, which is going a bit slower, but yeah. That's the detergent dispenser right here. Temperature is going back to cold water. Maybe switching the other dispensers, which is actually a bleach, an extra power detergent. So, and again, pressing soil is next. Back to the detergent dispensers. That looks enough in there, so let's turn it off and rinse the whole machine. We'll wait for the door to unlock. Come on. Why am I waiting for this? Come on. I'll be back. Alrighty, sorry about that. This washing machine doesn't decide to unlock the door while the water's in here, so I'm just gonna put it on to drain and spin for extra rinse. I'm just gonna keep the I'm just gonna turn the spin off until I wanted to put this on diagnostic mode to spin it up. Actually, I'm just gonna, after it's done, maybe I'll go ahead and wipe the tub off of it to get the hair off of it, but yeah. And there's a bit of a foggy left in the door, so I hope cold water helps to get the fog off of it. So I'm gonna, well, cold water uses from cold things like low temperature, so I don't want it to waste the energy on this hot water. But I hope it adds the hot water from the tub clean cycle. Yep. You can definitely hear the water is sloshing around the tub for tumble. There goes the fabric softener dispenser. And there goes bleach. You can clearly tell that you can see the water's sloshing in the tub. Yep, there it goes. I think cold water is a great idea to rinse the whole tub off of it, but yeah. So. Oh, crap. Alright, I'll come back to you. Alright. So we got a 1 minute mark around the rinse right here. We're just going on to its end. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to use the paper towels. You can see I have to use one to wipe the dirty things off the tub before starting the cycle. So that's how it works. Don't worry about the left soap water because the water is actually just sloshing a bit, but yeah. There it goes onto its final end. It's going to its tumble. So. So, every time when it spins for the tumble, it's going to find a dirty spot and then I want it to wipe it out. Here's the final tumble. Yep, the door is finally unlocked. Including if I did drain the water down, it unlocks the door during the diagnostic cycle. So I'll catch up with you guys from. Okay, let's gotta let you find the dirty spot. That's the problem that the washing machine will. Maybe it will almost remind anyone to clean the whole machine. So look at all that mess. Can you see the hair mess? Yep, the whole hair mess. That there's the hair everywhere, like dog hairs and everything. So, yeah. So you definitely really want to rinse the machine and then wipe it off and then go into the clean washer cycle. So that's coming soon until I wipe everything off of it. So I'll come back until I wipe everything. Okay, now I wiped everything off, the hair off the machine, and I'm just gonna spin this machine a little bit. I have to put this on drain spin for medium spin because there's not much clothes in the machine. Because I was trying to do the one with the diagnostic mode on around the spin, but the problem is that the basket won't spin kind of fast, but it's just sensing it. Then when it's starting to spin a little bit, it actually slows down, and it's just like it's distributed the thing, but there's no clothes in the washer. So I decided to put this on drain and spin on medium. So if I get this machine cleaner, then I would go ahead and I would put this on fast spin. And then after it's done, then I'll go ahead and keep the door open to get the moisture things dry. So that's how it works. So I'll catch you guys until it's time for the cleaning. Okay, now that it's finished spinning the tub off of it, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm showing you guys, if you guys have a fresh clean with you, you should buy it to clean the washing machine. If you guys have a washer who has a top or a front loader, then you can enable to use one as the normal, heavy duty, whatever. You can use the one with the hot water from the machine. So If you guys don't have it, then you can put it as heavy duty with the large soil and hot water. So if you guys do have it, make sure to put this onto that cycle with the fresh clean right here. So yeah. So if you guys have the pack of the fresh clean right here, go ahead and open up the box, and here's the bag of the fresh clean tablet in here, which is all you have to do. If you see the scissors line, that means you have to cut it open to let the fresh clean go through around in the tub. So here I got my scissors right here, and you have to open up very carefully. So if I can use the one hand to get this open up. There we go. That's the cleaning tablet in here. So I'll go, and looks like we have a bit of a crack in here. So all you have to do, if you have a fresh clean around here, then go ahead and carefully put it in here. So yeah, here we go. After you put this in, close the box right here and put it back where you found it. So you got your fresh clean in here. So if you got it in, close the door, power this up, and put this on drain, or no, actually put this on quick clean wash, yeah, whatsoever. So put this on clean wash with the fresh right here, and for the reason you put this on that setting, you cannot select every settings, including steam, soil, spin, temperature, extra power, to have a fresh spin, and extra rinse, including delay start still work. So yeah. So put this on the clean washer. After you got it set, press start. And including, I got the lamp right here, which is I'm gonna move. So if you do have a front loader, and maybe that means the fresh clean, if they do have a crack around it, maybe it's about to break. So it's draining a little bit. I mean, actually it drains to make sure the water is out. Maybe it begins with cold water first. And then when the water is actually filling up, that means, and then the recirculator pump, and then a little bit from getting the tub, everything wet. If you hear the water going through the dispenser, you can see the water is entering the tub, which is, as you can see, there's the water in here. And here comes the loud noise. Here it is. And now the fresh clean is about to break apart. So yeah. So if your a fresh clean does break, then it actually cracks. So it's okay not to put. It's not just because you can put another one in here, but only one at a time if you want to put this in here to clean the washing machine. So one at a time, so don't put too much in it, or unless the machine will never continue its cycle when there's a sud around it, or there's an overload of soap around it. So if there's a piece around here, we'll leave it here until the water is begin to slosh around after it steams. So as I can notice, course the water is draining down to make sure there's no soap. I mean, there's no too much soap in this machine. So, I believe this tub is starting to spin a little bit. Not actually a spin cycle, but it's actually spinning a little bit to make sure there's nothing inside the machine. No, actually, yeah, it's just sensing. Even though I hear the direct gun, there's some sounds, which is kind of a bit strange, but so the water is re-entering the tub. Goes the water is draining down. Maybe if I would have think about some of the people say there's wasteful of water every time after it fills up it drains, and it just seems like it looks like it might be the wasteful of water. So it's not actually just a wasteful, just so yeah. So an hour and 22 minutes. It's starting to spin a little bit. So don't worry if this machine doesn't go into its spin cycle during the tub clean cycle. It actually senses for it to spin a little bit. It looks like the one with the low spin, like a delicate cycle has. So warning, if you guys have a seizure to watch this machine go into its spin, do not watch this. Or if you guys have epilepsy or anything, don't watch it. Alright. Hold up. So if you guys didn't hear that direct drive noise, this is how it works. So it would spin a little bit before continuing its cycle. So please excuse to the access noise because I think my sister got home. So it's filling the water a bit. Now it's starting to steam. For a reason it does steam, I just wanted to show you how does it work. Even though if it does tumble during the steam, it actually, if I hear that fan, that means maybe it's just the steam. It'll continue tumbling for steam before continuing and then washing the tub to clean. So I'll catch up with you guys until then. Okay, so now that it's still steaming in the washer, and you can see the door is all foggy right now because we got 1 hour left in the cycle. Right here is I can hear around the machine that I hear the exhaust. So every time I hear that fan is exhausting the steam, and check it out. That's the this is where it makes noise during the steam, so that's why it does steam the thing around it. So as I can hear that fan is exhausting the steam around it, so that's why it makes a bit of a noise. So now it's switched the cycle, so we're at 57 minutes. I'm gonna get my phone charging because I was about to import my computer, the video around it on YouTube, so it will be posted soon, so don't worry. So, starting its cycle right now. Filling its water. Of course, needed probably a hot water. So maybe this detergent dispenser does dispense right now, so wait and see after the water stops filling around the tub when it's perfectly in the level. So and there it goes. And that's the softener dispenser. By the way, that is the fabric softener right here. The dispensers dispense the other ways, including bleach wise. Of course, detergent does fill water in the tub during the wash cycle. Wash and rinse. So yeah. Alright, you ready to watch this? Here we go. Ready? See that? The tub is getting a bit faster to get the water soapy right here. Look at that. There's the water right here. That exactly is the soapy right here that I did tell you guys don't put too much in it, or otherwise the machine will be all soapy, so it never will reach to its other cycles. So put one Affresh at a time for the washer to clean the tub, the whole thing off of it. So I'll catch with you guys until it's tumbling. There it goes. Stopped spinning. spinning, so it'll sit here until it is time for the tumble for its wash. So we got 51 minutes. It'll sit here until maybe the rest of the soapy thing is popping, but not all of them, because if they do sit here too long, maybe all the soap might be maybe everywhere. I don't know. It'll sit here and it'll sit here until it's starting to tumble. Now it's starting to tumble on 50 minutes. So I'll catch up with you guys until around another minute's down. There goes the machine. We got 31 minutes left in the cycle before it's moving on to its rinse soon. You see all the soapy water. It does wash the tub to get this tub all clean before every day in use from this machine. So it's gonna sit here until it'll do another tumble or just another slosh from the machine to be spinning a little fast. So that's the tub made on Whirlpool. And then, of course, that tumbler looks different on this model, including this model on the washing machine. I'll show you at the end of the video. So, and here it goes. It's continuing sloshing. That doesn't mean the water is being very soapy. It's just a bit soapy around it, so that's why Affresh Clean helps to clean the whole machine from the dirty spot. You see all the water, everything. Focus. 29 minutes. Of course, the circulator pump doesn't kick on during the clean cycle. It does kick on a little bit to get the tub and everything. I mean, it only runs once. Catch you guys until it is at the other cycle. And there goes the water is draining down. So that was the wash. So fill another water in. making sure every water is all clean and fresh, and rinse around this tub. Just tumbling for a bit to make sure all the tub isn't all soapy during the rinse. Including we still got more time, is 25 minutes. Still got a little bit of soap in there. I hope it doesn't let up on the SD error code. I hope it helps to rinse everything off of it. So it's down to 23 minutes. Refilling the water with, I believe that'll be a cold water. So I rinse the whole soap off of it. So it doesn't get more soapy in this tub during the cycle. As you can see, the tub is getting a bit clean right here. Including the door is a bit foggy right now, which is that spot next to where he was standing here. And just about a bit at the top. Sorry about taking a bit long. Might take a bit long. Because there's more water in here right now. Bleach dispenser switched. And now I'm seeing there's a bit more hair spot in this. It's strange. I would have think about I want to find everything else on this darn machine. So I hope it's okay. Alright, here we go. Here goes the machine turning to rotate the water. Make sure there's no more soapy things around the tub. And there goes the foggy thing going away. Including during the spin of high spin, it'll fog the door again. So I might say that's how it works. It's 21 minutes. Okay, I'll catch you guys until another cycle. Alright. At 12 minutes. Draining another water down here. Which is gonna be the final rinse. I hope the rinse goes well. Enough cold water to rinse the whole tub. Or should I say, if it's not even rinsed enough in the tub, then I'll go ahead and adjust the drain spin and extra rinse to rinse the whole tub, the rinse cycle, and then spin it dry. Here comes the final slosh on this machine. Maybe I'll show you the one with the slow motion. So now it's on final rinse. 9 minutes. So, put you guys until another cycle. See if we can focus here. There's not much about the cleared water from rinse cycle. Maybe it might be okay if we can go ahead and, after this cycle is done, then we'll go ahead and put this on drain spin to high spin to spin the whole drum dry. Sorry about English, I wasn't speaking clearly. So it's continuing rinsing the whole tub until it's reached down to 0 minutes. I believe the 1 minute mark is the one with the last cycle we can drain down the water. We're at the final cycle right here. Get you guys until it is time for the cycle. So now that's the final minute right here, 0 minutes. Zero minutes right here is from the final minute right here. So maybe other whirlpool says if they do go in the 0 minute, they think that's 1 minute left in the cycle. 1 minute cycle is supposed to be sitting here until it'll signal anyone to let them know that the machine is done. So maybe let's go ahead and put this on extra rinse to rinse the whole machine. Alright, that's the final cycle, and we'll go ahead and we'll adjust it to drain spoon to go on and put on extra rinse. Let's go ahead and maybe power off this machine, and I think this is gonna trip, so I'm gonna put it right here. So yeah. And let's go ahead and put this on drain spin, extra rinse, and fast spin. So start. It's actually kind of quick when it's actually locking the door. When the door is still closed. So please excuse to the background noise. I'll catch you guys until it's time for a spin. So we're on final spin, and looks like we have a missing spot. Is a little bit of hair left. As you can see, the water drains down properly because the drain pump does drain water through the pipe down here back of the machine. So that's all the water that drained down. So 16 minutes. Final spin to 1160. watch you guys until it's time for the cycle to be end. So that was the final spin right here. So after, if you got your cycle done on your washing machine with your cycle around tub clean, then you have to leave the door open until all the tub is all dry and fully clean. So, and you might as well want to keep the door open for the seal boot. If you guys have a front door, then after if you use the washing machine, you have to leave the door open to let the boot all dry, so it doesn't get all mold. So that's why it helps. So please excuse to the background noise. Of course, that was my sister's boyfriend. Alrighty, that is the cycle of the washing machine that we do the clean washer cycle with the fresh clean. So I hope another video that I wanted to show you soon as until the washer says CL code. CL code means it'll go remind anyone to clean the washing machine. So if you have a washer reminder indicator, it reminds you to clean the washing machine when there's a whole dirty thing in the tub or the inner tub or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and move the stuff over, but first off I'm gonna move everything. Alrighty, now I moved the stuff over, and let's go ahead and open the door to let the whole tub dry. So here we go. So if it is all foggy, then you have to keep the door open for this. And check it out. Look at the whole tub around the drum, all clean. Before every day in use. Well, you might as well want to keep the door open before every day use clothes that you wanted to put in. Or if it can wait for another day or hours, then you can do it. So that's the whole cycle of the washing machine, doing the clean washer cycle. And here's the full of the messy hair that I've ever seen. That was like a yucky mess everywhere. So if you have your washing machine who's being very dirty, go ahead and buy a fresh clean, and then throw it in the washer. And then if you don't have the one with a clean washer cycle, flip it over to heavy duty or normal and go on heavy and hot water. And every rinses can be cold, so select it on the cold cycle if you guys have that. So alright, so thanks for watching everybody, and I'll catch you in another cycle video. So have a good day, stay washing.